lucky guy, or am I a lucky guy, huh? All right, picture. All right, I want everybody to picture, okay? All right? Picture a huge, heavy flywheel, a massive metal disc mounted horizontally on an axle, about 30 feet in diameter, 2 feet thick, and weighing about 5,000 pounds. Now imagine that your task is to get that flywheel rotating on an axle as fast and as long as possible. Pushing with great effort, you get the flywheel an inch forward, moving almost imperceptibly at first. You keep pushing, and after 2 or 3 hours of persistent effort, you get the flywheel to complete one entire turn. You keep pushing, and the flywheel begins to move a bit faster. And then continued with great effort, you move it around a second rotation. You keep pushing in a consistent direction. 3 turns, 4, 5, 6. The flywheel builds up speed. 7, 8, and you keep pushing. 9, 10. It builds momentum. 11, 12, moving faster with every turn. 20, 30, 50, 100. Then, at some point, breakthrough. The momentum of the thing kicks in your favor, hurling the flywheel forward. Turn after turn, whoosh! Its own heavy weight working for you. You're pushing no harder than you did in the first rotation, but the flywheel goes faster and faster and faster. Each turn of the flywheel builds upon work done earlier, compounding your effort, your investment of effort. 1,000 times faster, the 10,000, the 100,000. A huge, heavy disc flies forward with almost unstoppable momentum. Now suppose someone came along and asked you, what was the big push that got this thing going so fast for you? You wouldn't be able to answer. That's a nonsensical question. Was it the first push? Was it the second push? Was it the 5th? The 100th? No, it was all of them added together in an overall accumulation of effort applied in consistent direction. What I'm really talking about is building a business in Primerica. Would you agree? That's exactly how it works. And you have to understand that all of the little things that you're doing now are going to affect the rest of your business life. And that's why what I'm going to talk to you about starting your 5-year run, that's why that's so important. I want you guys to think about this. Will they follow you? You've got to ask that question to yourself every day. Will they follow you? When people respect someone as a person, they admire them. When they respect them as a friend, they love them. When they respect them as a leader, they will follow them. Okay? This is a business of getting people to follow you. I look at my last 5 years in the business, and you know, I've averaged between 2 and 3 directs a month in the last 5 years. If you just took the last 5, actually it's about the last 6 years, but 5 was a nice round number. But about the last 5, 6 years, I've averaged between 2 and 3 directs. Now, is that like unbelievable? No, that's not unbelievable. That's just a consistent run. The challenge, though, is sometimes some of you, what you do is you recruit 5 people in a month, and then the next month you recruit nobody. You have to keep on recruiting. You have to stay consistent every single month. I don't care if it's 2, 3, 4, 5. If you pick 5, then do 5 a month and stay consistent with that. I look at my personal cases. I mean, in 1999, I averaged 9 personal cases every single month for the entire year. In 2000, 11.5. In 2001, 11. And the next year, 10. And then this year, I'll average with 8 to 10 personal apps myself this year. My base shop, 1999, 20,000. 35,000, 46,000, 46,000 this year. We're on pace to do over $50,000. So for the last 3 years, we've been pretty consistent, almost at about a $50,000 base shop. But all of that happened because of the years prior with me pushing that flywheel. Yes or no? Oh, yeah. Okay? So you got to remain consistent. Our hierarchy is growing. Our cash flow, 100,000, 170. I mean, how would you like to go from 170,000 to $253,000? How many of your jobs out there are going to give you a $100,000+ pay raise every year, huh? All right. The next year I went from 253 to 349. Right? Nice little jump in pay, would you say? Okay, and this year we'll finish out the year making over $500,000. Why do you think I got up here and I said I love Primerica, huh? It's the greatest dang business in the world. I mean, you're crazy not to get started and get excited about Primerica. You know, you got to start your 5-year run. Number one, okay, you must take ownership in your business. You are their leader. Manage your time and your activity. Plan your day. Get up earlier and stay later. Pretty simple, right? Right? But see, that's where consistency happens. That's how you build consistency, and that's how you build credibility, okay? You got to be the first one there and the last one to leave every meeting, okay? You got to be the most excited. You got to be the most enthusiastic. You got to be the most positive. You got to be the person that you want your people to become. You guys with me here, huh? All right, number two. You must stay focused from day to day. You must have plenty of appointments. 20 appointments will equal $10,000 in personal production. Hey, this is what I tell my base shop all the time. Hey, look, you know, on a weekly basis, all right, especially if you're full-time here, okay? If you're working, if you're actually, you know, saying that you're working here, okay? And you're working 8 hours a day for 5, 6, 7 days a week, however long it takes, you think it's possible to write 3 personal sales that you go out and find, or training somebody? You think that's possible? Yeah. You think that's extraordinary? Yeah. No, of course not. That's what every single full-timer in Primerica should be doing if they're serious about starting their 5-year run, and if you are serious about making $500,000. 3 directs a month, okay? That's so that way, again, you're causing a consistent, hey, you recruit 3 people, all right? And you get them off to a fast start. So I call you up and I say, hey, you know, you're my new recruit. And I say, hey, John, this is Daniel. How you doing? I just want to let you know, man, I am booking out like crazy right now. I got so many appointments, I don't even know what to do, okay? Now, I used to say that same thing when I had no appointments, just by the way, okay? So I say, hey, John, I got so many appointments, I don't even know what to do. If you have any appointments, you need to let me know right away. Because if you don't, then all the rest of my recruits are going to book me out. So you want me to train you, don't you? And what do you think he's going to say? Yeah. Absolutely. Okay, so great. Then I need you to call me back in 10, 15 minutes and let me know how many appointments that you have. Okay? Now, does everybody call me back with 10 appointments? Of course not. But if I do that with every single one of my recruits, my directs, right, every single night that I can, you know, have time to call them, then do you think my results are going to be a little bit higher? Yeah. Do you think that I'm going to get a lot more appointments than usual, okay? And field training and duplication is geared to develop our VPs. NSD by mid-2004, personal field training to find leaders. Hey guys, number 3, you must always do what you say you're going to do. You need to build credibility with your trainees, okay? They're expecting you to win. Because if you don't show local success, if you don't show them that this thing's possible, right, then they're not going to follow you and you're not going to have the success that you deserve. Number 4, you must have a sense of urgency with new recruits. Saturday phone blitz and new recruit meetings. Be results oriented. You got to be driven, okay? One of the things we do on Saturday morning is we get everybody together. I mean, you know, warm market lists. Everybody brings their warm market lists, and we get them on the phone. We teach them exactly how to set up appointments. We'll go in. This last Saturday, we got on the phone. Our base shop got on the phone on Saturday morning. In 15 minutes, we set up 96 appointments. Now, do you think we can cause something to happen here if that happened? Now, the importance of that training time to do that is because, number 1, everybody's there. Number 2 is so you can teach them and you can help them overcome their fears. Because the only reason why people aren't getting on the phone is because they're scared. They're fearful. You guys with me? Yes or no? Okay, number 5, you must make a list every day. I mean, in my Palm Pilot, I have a superstars list where I have all of the people that I'm currently working on, that I'm currently training, okay? Prospects list. I went to my high school reunion last year. I got a high school list. I made a list of all the people that I still need to go see. So I can look at that and I can follow up on that stuff. So if I ever get slow or I ever don't have anything going on, I can go to these lists. Active agents list, referrals, team captains, sales, recruits, neighbors. Okay, number 6.